My name is Torres. I'm a solutions engineer at Cisco, and I'm really happy to be here today in front of you. First of all, because I get to talk to all of you amazing people, and second of all, because I finally got my hands on one of these bad boys, right? I finally got my sidekick, and hopefully someone can give me a real one after this. And thank you for that. This is working. It's not working. Sorry. Okay, I'll leave this here. Where is it? Perfect. So I know I don't have like too many flashy giveaways for you today. Sorry about that. But I would like to ask you just one question. Which is the most common issue that you've heard in the field? Just anything that comes up to your mind. Exactly. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Wi-Fi sucks. And I think one of the most commons that I've heard is slowness in the network, right? And unfortunately, that doesn't help you troubleshoot or give you enough information. This is a list of top 10 network issues that we've encountered during the days of our troubleshooting. So slowness, lack of connectivity, a lot of packet drops. So problems that will not give you the actual problem. So how you troubleshoot slowness, right? How you troubleshoot dropping packets. And I've never seen a user calling us and telling, hey, I don't have a valid IP address, right? So I cannot navigate through the internet. Or the DHCP, the DNS server is not working, so I'm not able to resolve IP addresses to name servers or to actual addresses. So that's a little bit tricky, and that's why it's so important to have full visibility of your network. What are you looking in there? Do we have a lot of interference right there? How is the signal quality that my devices are hearing? And finally, and one of the most commons is, how many devices are trying to access to the internet these days? How many devices? Right now I have a couple of phones, a tablet, a computer, wearables, and everything that you connect to the network these days. There exists a lot of tools that can help you with this visibility, right? We've heard about Hamina. We have our Ekahau guys here. We have NetAlly and everything that will give you and grant you this visibility. You have to take into consideration 6 important metrics, the most important metrics here, and those are RSSI, SNR, latency, throughput, packet loss, and channel utilization. These days, we have seen amazing presentations where we have seen a bunch of speakers doing this manually, and kudos to that, right? I couldn't do that I get paid for doing things like that, but not that exactly. And they're amazing. I tried to do the packet capture, obviously. I tried to do the iPerf 1, the iPerf 3.1. But it took me a lot of time, so it wasn't meant to be, at least for me. There's only one Peter McKenzie here, so he's the only one that can actually see those packets. But I don't remember which one of you said that he was being lazy. I'm not lazy. I just liked the simplicity and having more time back to myself. And I use also the Meraki packet capture, which is great, by the way. And another best practice that I would recommend, in addition to use the tools that you already have, is trying to select those alerts from the systems that you already have. So in my case, I use predictive alerts, so not only getting an alert when something's down the hill and going terribly wrong in the network, but when something's starting to look bad, hey, give me a heads up. I like the observability that we can get with these kind of tools. For example, in here, you can get a snapshot from the Meraki dashboard, where you can see that not only my wireless device is connected to which access point, but a series of switches in between, access switches, distribution switches, core switches, up to the, in this case, an MX, so my firewall, my edge device that is actually going into the, out to the internet. Let me just jump here. Finally, we've heard a lot of machine learning algorithms, AI in everything, in everywhere, and we have incorporated a lot of these new technologies into what we already have in the Meraki dashboard, and that's amazing, and that's actually what I'm going to show you right now. I'll just keep a couple of slides. Don't worry, you won't miss a lot. But in here, you can see all the devices that are connected to the internet through the Meraki dashboard. I love this. It gives you a lot of simplicity, a lot of visibility of what's actually happening in your network. I just run a small filter, so I want to know all the devices that are actually online and that are connected to the wireless. Oh my God, the lights are so bright in here. Okay, that's better. Wireless clients and online clients. And after that, since this is a live demo, my best practice is to open all the tabs before, so we don't waste time waiting on those ring things that you get to see. So I get a list of my access points. Everything is run, everything is green, everything is good. We don't have any warnings or real critical errors. So I like that. I get to see with the RF spectrum, also a lot of you have mentioned this, RF spectrum, we can get to see an idea, or we get an idea of what's actually happening in the network, right? What other access points are out there, what's interfering with what we want to send, and obviously in the 3 bands, 2.4, 5 and 6 gigahertz, which is important these days. I always like to select a client. Maybe this is a client that called you and said, the internet sucks, right? The network sucks. What was that? And you get to see where the actual client is, where is it connected to, the SSID, the capabilities of that end user, and how's the performance of that user. In this case, I selected this one because it's more of a mobile client. You can see a lot of roaming here. Roaming is super important. You want to be able to keep working, keep talking, keep sending your video, downloading your data while you're working, while you are going through the cafeteria or wherever you are. You want to see this information. In here, we are able to see the time of the roaming that's happening, how much jumps, if we have sticky clients. But again, a sticky client is a problem of design, right? It's not that you are actually doing something wrong or that your device is super faithful, but the actual design of the network is not what it was supposed to be. So we are able to see everything that's happening here with this roaming tab, and this is a new addition, it's just last year. We can also get to see what's happening with the client. Remember that I mentioned most of the time it's not the actual problem of the network, and we've heard that a lot. We get in here the actual percentage of connection failure. Is it the association process? Is the DNS server, the DHCP server, the one that's failing? We get to see all this in here. And finally, I love this new addition, and someone also talked about this previously, is the intelligent capture. So I have configured this intelligent capture just to be proactive, right? Talking about AI and machine learning, not just waiting for things to fall out. Just I want to see what's happening in the network. I want to see what's going on in here. I just want to see my stored captures, perfect. And there you go, right? You can put some filters in here. You can see all the messages in here, and I have to talk to Peter, right? He has to teach me how to actually read this instead of just waiting for the dashboard to tell me what's going on in this one. So that was for me. I just want to leave you with one comment, and that is, just think twice before you actually blame it on the network, right?